All right. And we're live. Sorry, I got on a little bit late today, you guys. Oh no, you can't see my candle if I do this? That'll be okay. That'll be okay if I put it there. Yeah. All right, folks. Say hello once you show. Hi, hi, hi. I just finished cooking dinner, so don't mind me if I do. But how is everyone? How was everyone's week? If you're like me, you're happy it's Friday. um, and I also want to know what all new music everyone's listening to. So let me type in the chat first. I want to know what new music, or actually, what new music or old music should I listen to? And also, everyone go and catch up on the 3 videos that I posted today. Instead of staggering them throughout the week, I just thought I'll put them all out on Friday. See what happens. And then I'll go live after. Never done that before. Never released multiple in one day. So just doing something different. Oh no, what did I do with my fork? Where did I put my fork? This is just my knife. What if I just ate off the knife? No, I'm not going to do that. Hold on a second. Let me get my fork because apparently I forgot it. Okay, babes, I'm back. I got a fork. So yes, it is Friday. I had a super long week. Lots of catering shifts for my catering job. And yeah, now I'm relaxing, staying at home, just enjoying myself. I got the first Final Fantasy games, which I don't know if anyone's ever played that before, but Final Fantasy was a big part of my childhood, and it goes back to before I was born. So I thought I would play some of the original games from the series that they remastered. And they remastered them for the Switch. I don't know if they've remastered them for other systems, but they remastered the first 6 for the Switch, pixels and music and everything, and it's gorgeous. It's also a wonderful break for my eyes because I play a lot of open world games, and sometimes all the revolving and looking around can be a little tiring. So just having a flat screen is really nice. And then also, I know that some new music came out today because it's Friday. But I want to know from you guys if any of you think that any of it is worth it. There's a new Jack Harlow album. There's a new what are they called? Taylor Swift works with them. The National. There's a new album by The National. And I know there's a bunch of new singles out as well. Besides that, I got a gig with background acting. So I'm excited that that is happening in May. And The Apartment Hunt. The Apartment Hunt is the other thing that's happening in my personal life. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you've never hunted for an apartment in New York, if you need help hunting for an apartment in New York, I have tips for you. But it's its own thing. It is its own thing. Whatever process there is for normal real estate process is completely different in New York. Completely different. Hi, Joy. How are you, my love? Have you been enjoying my Hua Chen Yu reactions? I did tell you I listened to the Hope album. I think I told you that. And I really enjoyed it. Good. I'm glad you're good. Yay! Everyone's good. It's a good time of year, I think. It's either right now is either a great time of year for people or it's something where like what is going on with the planets, like those kind of craziness happening. Bellamy, are you outside my door? Are you out there, baby? Yeah, I hear you licking your lips, buddy. Come over. Yes. Oh, I know you want some attention. Yes. Your owner has a guest, and he doesn't want to play with you. So sad. Yeah. Wait, no one can see you. Hold on. Can you guys come up here? Yeah. Oh. Yes, baby. I don't know where your mouth has been. I have, yes. I need to renew my Patreon. There's so much more of his stuff. He's been doing TV shows and new concerts. Oh, fun. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Do you wanna go over here? Do you wanna go up on my bed? Yeah. Are you comfortable? I'd never let him do this. I never let him on my bed. It's nice and soft, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you have a dog. That's so sweet. Yeah, he's not mine. He's my roommate's. And some days he's mine. I think he wants some of my dinner. Yeah. I don't think you can eat this, buddy. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't want to find out the hard way. Oh, you guys, I saw the new Super Mario Bros. Movie. Because we talked about this on my last live. I was like, I'm going to go and see it. So I went and saw it. I very much enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Like, it takes a lot in order for me to, well, that's not true. I won't say it takes a lot, but I know I'm genuinely enjoying something is actually funny if I'm actually laughing out loud. Because I can sit through a comedy and like not make a sound. If I am genuinely laughing, if people in the theater are turning their heads and looking at me because I'm laughing so loud, it's funny. So, if you have not gone and seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie yet, go see it. It's just a really good time. And the Peaches song is good. Is real good. I recently saw the video of, because there's an animated one with Bowser singing Peaches, but I recently saw the video of Jack Black performing it at the piano in some type of Bowser costume. Quite entertaining. I love that man. Haven't been in the theater since COVID started. I need to change that. Super Mario would be a good movie to go see and change that. Or a really good experience back in the theater, I feel like, is going to be the new Little Mermaid. Because I'm so hyped for that. I listened to, they released the recording of Halle singing Part of Your World this week. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. You know what I'm talking about. So if you don't see the Super Mario Bros. Movie in theaters, go see Little Mermaid in theaters. Because I will go to the theaters to see Little Mermaid. I will be seated, whether I am by myself or with friends. Actually, I have a friend who said that she wants to go with me. So I'm gonna go. And they released the recording of Halle singing Part of Your World this week. I'm obsessed. I was talking about it with my coworkers, and it's different. It is different, but I love it. I saw the original in the theater. I can't imagine what that must have been like to see it in theaters. Of course, I have so much nostalgia associated with it because like that movie came out before I was born, grew up watching it on home VHS. And so I just have this magical idea of what it must have been like when it came out in theaters. You cry. Oh, see? I'm sure the music is amazing. Alan Menken was in his bag with this movie. Like that intro, I know when that intro starts, you know what I'm talking about? That when that starts, that's when I'm going to cry. Da, 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 da. And then I'll go into King Triton. I'm so excited for that movie. Like, it's so unique. The feeling of, because I know the children are going to enjoy it, but that movie is also going to do so much for the people who are now adults, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. People who have seen that movie, it was a part of their childhood. It was a part of their family, raising a child. It was part of, okay, bye. A part of their love story. It's a huge, huge deal for people of all ages. And I just want it to be beautifully done. I want it to be beautifully done. And I trust that it will be. It looks like it's going to be gorgeous. Seeing it in theaters, I might go see it in IMAX. I love seeing an underwater movie in IMAX. Like I saw Aquaman in IMAX. Thoroughly enjoyable experience. Likely because I saw it in IMAX. And so this, because of the music, because of the scenery, I'm tempted to see it in IMAX. That's a good idea. I'll have to make a mental note for myself. And when exactly does that movie come out? Is it middle of May or end of May? Oh, excuse me. Y'all not gonna believe this. I opened the Google app on my phone, and of course, it's something about Little Mermaid. So, the government is listening. Oh my gosh. I saw someone complain that the choice of Melissa was an insult to the original tribute to Divine, but I bet Melissa kills it. No, listen, a drag queen as Ursula would have killed it, absolutely. But I have appreciated that in what little promo Melissa has done for this movie so far, because she's doing this in the middle of all her like Airbnb commercials and stuff like that. She's very in demand for, you know, all those products that moms love. you if you've seen the commercials, you know what I'm talking about. But I loved it in an interview that she did for this. Maybe it was a video interview or maybe it was like a written interview, but she talked about how this character is like a drag queen. So she very clearly knows that the character is inspired by a drag queen. She's larger than life. She's wacky, very glamorous also, and I'm so excited. I feel like she did it. Hopefully will do a good job of saying, yes, I know that I am not maybe the type of person that people wanted to see in this role, but I am going to honor those people that they wanted to see in this role by incorporating their culture. Yeah, she always gets it from what I've seen of her. Yes. Yeah. And I actually haven't seen much Melissa McCarthy. Here's the thing. Melissa McCarthy is one of those people that you do not actually have to watch her. You do not actually have to be familiar with her characters or performances to be familiar with her brand. She knows what her brand is. She markets it very, very well. And she is well remembered because of it. Like, I can't tell you a single Melissa McCarthy movie that I have seen. You know? I just can't. But I know who Melissa McCarthy is. I know what type of characters she plays. and I know that she's very well liked. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. Yes, I love this. I really need to. I need to figure out how to in YouTube do what I can do in Instagram, where I can like bring people onto the live, kind of like we're having a FaceTime call, and like have more closer in-person conversation. I can do that on Instagram, but I haven't figured out how to do it on YouTube yet. TT Space. Hey TT, what's up, girl? How you doing? We're talking about the new Little Mermaid and how freaking excited I am. Also, I got distracted and forgot what I had gotten on Google to see. So the new Little Mermaid, when is it coming out? Memorial Day weekend, right? Yes. That makes sense with my fantasy. Okay. What do you think of Javier Bardem as Triton? I have neither strong positive feelings nor strong negative feelings. I know he's popular. I know he's up there, like one of the top listed, but I feel like I have not seen his definitive or breakout roles. I saw him in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So I'm missing something. He gives old, stubborn dad energy, you know? So he seems, just looking at him, like a good role for the. He looks like a good fit for the role of father who is stubborn and wants to protect his daughter from the surface and all of that stuff. There are many who are upset based on his character on Game of Thrones. He was in Game of Thrones? I did not watch that far. Okay, well that would explain some of his more recent popularity. Who is he in Game of Thrones? I say that like if you said who he was, I would know who he was. But I read the first 4 books. So if he's in one of those seasons based on that, then I'll be familiar with him. Are you getting him confused with Pedro Pascal? I think that's exactly what you did. You confused Javier Bardem with Pedro Pascal, didn't you? Didn't you? That's killing me. Oh my gosh. All right. So now we have 2 people in the chat who don't know who Javier Bardem is famous for being. Other than pirates. I just know him from the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Let me catch up on the chat. Oh, y'all got me good with that. So many are upset about the new mermaid. Listen, people have been upset since the very beginning, since the announcement that a Black woman was going to be Ariel. I have many thoughts about that. I'm sure you guys have all seen the think pieces that people have written on both sides. My thing is, she's a mermaid. What I don't get what surface race has to do with any of it, you know? Like, so she's a mermaid. She can be whatever race Disney wants her to be, you know? Okay, he's in Eat, Pray, Love, and No Country for Old Men. Neither of which are movies I've seen. Noted. Okay. So yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very much people who feel that they are threatened by a Black woman playing a mermaid. And if that is something that they take an issue with, then I don't know how to help them. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I've never heard of that one. I don't even know what that is. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. All right, y'all are giving me some movies I need to check out. Eat, Pray, Love, and No Country for Old Men are movies I've heard of but never seen. Vicky Cristina Barcelona is one I've never heard of. I have seen the videos of the little girls, little black girls that see the trailer and go, it's adorable. And the fact that we are getting the new Little Mermaid, and then also, have you guys seen the trailer for this new movie called Wish? It's a new animated movie, and I believe that the princess in this movie is Afro Latina, is the description I believe I read. She's got braids. Um, the animation looks beautiful from what I have seen. It's like a blend of hand drawn 2D looking almost and some dimension like 3D. Go watch it. Make a note for yourself right now. Go watch the trailer for Wish from Disney coming out in November. Because yeah, look, we got Princess and the Frog 10, almost 15 years ago, but the big flaw with that movie is they spend the majority of the film as frogs, and let alone, the issues of making black characters animals. Set that aside, they're not interesting looking frogs. And I don't know, there's just so many of those scenes that I'm like, if y'all were human, this would be more interesting to me. I don't know. But the music is great. All of that to say, Disney has not shown much love to Princess and the Frog as the years have gone on. Other princess movies have gotten stage musical adaptations, sequels, TV series. Tiana is a princess at the Disney parks, and I believe the film has a ride. So, for whatever reason, maybe Disney did some numbers, crunched some numbers, and thought, okay, this didn't perform as well as we would have liked it to. Let's fall back on something that we know will bring people in and recast it with a black actress. Whatever. Me personally, I still think it's a crime that we never got a cast recording for the Brandy and Whitney Cinderella, because that's one thing that I would really love to have in my life. Now, let me see here. And then there are other criticisms. Okay, so like I understand people have some issues with the designs for some of the animal characters. Sebastian, Flounder. I don't think we've seen Flotsam and Jetsam yet, but ooh, child, I'm scared. No, here's the thing. I understand why Lion King, the whole thing was CGI, because when the main characters are animals, you got to do what you got to do. However, for this Little Mermaid, I personally would have loved if they had done a Space Jam or a Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where there are animated characters in a live action scene. We haven't seen the movie yet. We haven't seen the movie, but based on what we had in The Lion King, singing biologically correct animals is a little weird. It's a little weird. Very off-putting. Beauty and the Beast, inanimate objects being animated. That made some more sense. But I feel like when it comes to the animals, I think I would have been happy with something else. Because these movie posters are like, is this Disney's Little Mermaid or is this National Geographic? Like, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look. But I am nervous about that, I will say. Flounder, Sebastian, Scuttle, all them. I am nervous. But the characters who were written as humans and are being played by humans with CGI tails, I feel okay about them. Although it looks like they did Prince Eric real dirty with that movie poster. The wind blowing his hair. There's something that's not right about it. Is it a wig? I don't know, but they did not need to. They did him dirty with his poster. Man, I am concerned about those posters now too. Yeah. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I personally don't think we needed those characters' posters. I wanted Ariel, I wanted Ursula, and I wanted Eric. Triton also I'm okay with. But I did not need a Sebastian poster. I didn't need a Flounder poster. I don't know. I will go see the movie. Quality over quantity here, I think is what I mean. But also, maybe we would be having a different conversation if they had not put out the Sebastian Flounder posters and all of that. Maybe we would be nervous because the posters for those characters were not out yet. Me personally, I am nervous. Yes, don't get me wrong. The people who are voicing the characters, sure. I just don't like the way they look. But that's me personally. I like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I like Space Jam thing. I might be in the minority there. So we'll just see. We'll just see. A movie doesn't always have to make a society comment. What do you mean? I'm sure I'm in agreement with you. If you would just rephrase that, maybe. You guys, I forgot I had my dinner right here. It's gotten cold. Oh well. And here's the other thing is like, they did not need to, on the one hand, they didn't need to, they only need to do a certain amount of promo. They don't need to do a whole lot for this movie. People are going to go and see it. But the more promo you do, the more people will go and see it. On the other hand, if they weren't doing a lot of promo, people would be worried because people pay attention to that type of thing, It's the same thing with a singer and their new era of music. If they're not promoting the single, making a reel every other day, like they did for the previous album, people get concerned. They're like, do you actually like this music? Was this music more your idea or was it more the record label? Are you fulfilling a contract here? Do you actually care about this music? And all of that stuff carries over into, like tour sales and things like that. So, on the one hand, that might be some reasons for releasing more movie posters of these characters and things like that. But at the end of the day, yes, we are all very concerned about Sebastian and Flounder and Scuttle. And we don't know, as someone who's familiar with the stage musical as well, I want to know if they incorporate some of those songs. Okay? For example, I Want the Good Times Back. Ursula's kind of cabaret number that she sings with Flotsam and Jetsam. I want to know if that's in there. Because vocally, that would also make a little bit more sense why they cast a woman and not a drag queen in that role, because that is a soprano, Who's gonna play human Ursula? Ooh, girl. As small of a part as that is, I too am curious about who's going to play human Ursula. What's her name? Vanessa. Vanessa, let me get the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Any In the Heights fans? Vanessa. Bro. What if, because y'all know Hallie has a sister named Chloe, who is in like her total vixen era right now. We love it. What if human Ursula was Chloe? I would laugh and I would love it. And I would laugh. Because like, Hallie, that's literally your sister. competing for your man. Oh, that would be so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be crazy. Oh my gosh. That made me laugh. I'm so funny. I make myself laugh sometimes. Wow. This was just turned into like a chat about the new Little Mermaid, a movie none of us have seen, but are very excited about. Did we also see? I can't remember if we talked about this last week, but the new Wicked, the Wicked movie. Thank you, thank you so much. The new Wicked movie. We've been getting some leaks over the past week. My understanding is that some audio of Cynthia Erivo singing Defying Gravity also leaked today or late last night. I have a friend who sent it to me twice because it got taken down and then it got put back up and then it got taken down again. And I was too late both times. So I have not heard it. If you guys have, I have not heard it. But people seemed excited about it. This movie that we are not getting for another 18 months. It's okay. It is okay. Oh, man. We got good stuff coming. We got some really good stuff coming. You got the Super Mario Bros. Movie out right now. Little Mermaid is coming. The Barbie movie is coming this summer. I'm really excited about that one. I think we're all excited for just a movie that looks like it's made for adults and it looks like it's going to be very fun. What else? I was talking about Wish from Disney. I just saw the trailer for A Haunting in Venice, which is another Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot film that is happening. And oh, I just remembered the trailer for the Hunger Games prequel. That came out yesterday. Oh my goodness. Hunger Games, I don't know if I have people my age in the chat right now, but Hunger Games for my generation, man, oh man, it's real creepy. It was real creepy to watch those movies in 2020 in the wake of the George Floyd murder and the Black Lives Matter protests. Watching the Hunger Games movies that summer was a trip. But grew up reading those books, waiting for each of the movies to come out in the holidays, and now the prequel is coming. Late this year, I think. Around Thanksgiving, I want to say. I read the book when it came out. Was that 2 years ago? 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. I read it 3 years ago. I'm very excited. I'm very thankful they didn't try and split it into 2 parts like they're doing with some other films. But I'm very excited. The trailer is worth a watch, if nothing else, simply for Viola Davis. She has this look where she has some red gloves. Mama is terrifying, and I'm here for it. I love the idea of Viola Davis in this insane villain, creepy role that, oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, when The Sound of Music came out, TT, woo, you've seen some things. When I was growing up, the big thing about Sound of Music, everywhere they were celebrating, it was like its 40th anniversary, I think. Big deal. Big deal. You have seen some things. Wow. That's crazy. So yeah. We've got good movies coming. Really good movies coming. And then not even this year, further down the line, the Joker sequel. Next year also has, at least I think it's next year, when The Color Purple movie musical is coming out. That also has Halle Bailey. And a lot of people like Fantasia and oh God, I'm drawing a blank. Big names, big black names, big black female names in The Color Purple. We're excited. And also Wicked is coming out next year. So I love that we have a lot of big things to look forward to. Yes. All right, you guys. Well, I think it is time for me to sign off. It has been a lot of fun chatting with you all. I'm glad that we are all super, super hype about The Little Mermaid. We must be, because I just spent a really big chunk of time talking about it. Yay, that makes me happy. If you guys have not seen already, go check out. I released 3 new reactions today. One to the 2000s VMAs performance of Janet Jackson singing Doesn't Really Matter. That was interesting. It was like not Terminator, Matrix. And what was the other one? Oh, I watched Tina Turner performing Proud Mary live in 1982. Ooh. Yes, Joy. Okay, great. We're gonna have another Hua Chenyu performance. Very excited about that. And then I also released a video reacting to So Yang performing I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. The hot topic, the hot question is, did she change the key or not? Because I can't tell. And it sounds fabulous. But So Yang performing I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. That is the most recent one I uploaded today at 3 o'clock. So go and check it out. Men in Tights. Yes, I have seen that movie. We're manly men. We're men in tights. Oh, that just unlocked a core memory for me. More about that some other time, I guess. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this live. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye, everyone.